Hello, my name is Brenda Hayward. Are you excited and have been viewing homes up to this stage? This will be an overview of the rest of the paperwork needed after you have found a home that you plan on living in. I know at this stage your blood is flowing and praying everything goes together and you get to move into the house you found. This video is called Contract Process Documents Needed to Buy a Home. This video will highlight additional information to your questions on what other paperwork may be needed and add it to your need to know list. Viewers, I hope you bought your notebook and pencil. Number one, earnest money deposit. Have you been told about the earnest money deposit requirement? Our earnest money deposit is part of the transaction when filling out the purchase agreement and is part of the offer when it is submitted to the sellers on the purchase agreement. If you get the purchase agreement signed off by the sellers and now the buyers are obligated to move forward with the purchase agreement. The earnest money check will be put in the escrow account and held until closing. These funds are held as a commitment from the buyer to the seller to purchase a home if they agree by signing on the purchase agreement. The money is held in an escrow account until the purchase contract on the home is completed and both parties are ready to go to closing. Two, offer letter. Have you thought about an offer letter to the seller to assist with the decision to sell the home to you? In the seller's market, the use of the offers letter can help you turn the tide in your favor. When it comes to sellers making a choice of who to sell the property to, money is not always what they are looking for. So if the real estate agent suggests that you write an offer letter, take them up on it. They are aware of the type of buyers the sellers are looking for to sell their property to. An offer letter could sway the sellers in your favor. An offer letter could personalize the transaction because you added some of your personal information. Write the reasons why you love their home after viewing it and want to be your family home. This letter should be personal, not obnoxious. Just add information on who you are, why the place is perfect fit for you and your family. Remember, as you walk through the homes, look for common interests that share in case you have to add an offer letter to your purchase agreement. Write what you remember about what you have seen in the house that you love. It could be animals or the love of gardening. Find a way to connect as you write the letter. Let me tell you what I found is that one buyer won the offer just because they mentioned the same town name that the sellers grew up in. The buyers were the same age bracket when the sellers bought their first home. This is one opportunity to explain why they should consider you less than asking price offer or any contingencies like waiting for your current property to sell. Three, purchase agreement. Have you reviewed your purchase agreement? The purchase agreement documents is used to formalize the commitment between the buyer and the seller. The completely signed purchase agreement will let you know that you won the seller's bid. This document will be signed by both you, the buyer, and the seller agreeing on the terms of the contract. The purchase agreement spells out everything you need to know: the identification of both the buyer and seller, the property description, the price, and any contingencies, the future rights and obligations of both parties. What items are included in the sale? For example, the appliances, earnest money deposits, and an estimated date of closing when the keys to the house will be transferred. The purchase agreement is one of important document that gives instructions on the responsibilities of both the seller and the buyer. If the timelines are not met, problems will occur and you may not get the home you have wanted. The realtor will be in contact with you to keep the transaction moving forward and all requests for information completed and documented. Just a little about me. I'm a person that enjoys food and one of my favorite foods is cherry cheesecake. Please let me know if you like this video with a thumbs up or by leaving comments. 4. Seller's disclosures. Do you know that seller's disclosure are recommended in some states? If you have found a home that you love, your realtor will get you a copy of the seller's disclosure. If you get a copy, read it carefully. The documents can disclose any non-visible problems with the home. For example, leaking roof or overflow valve not working, or just a little history of the home and any repairs and maintenance. 5. Home inspection. Have your realtor told you what a home inspection report is? A home inspection report is a detailed list of the findings and the condition of the home that you plan to purchase. The report details the condition of the foundation, the exterior siding, gutters, downspout, bathroom fixtures, appliances, the roof condition, plumbing, HVAC, electric, and gas systems. The home inspection contingency is one of the most important contingencies within the purchase agreement. After the inspector has reviewed the property and the problems that he finds, if you want them repaired, you have to negotiate with the sellers to request the items to be repaired prior to closing. Or if it's up to you whether or not you want to back out the purchase if the property needs a lot of work and the sellers refuse to repair the problems that were found. If the home is in bad condition, the home inspection might not approve your situation with the sellers because the information is documented. Please look at the property prior to submitting a purchase contract. Number 6, home appraisal. Has the loan officer mentioned to you that a home appraisal is, or what a home appraisal is? A home appraisal determines the value that the bank feels it can get in the current real estate market. The mortgage lender arranges the appointment because it benefits the mortgage loan value. And the appraisal is very important when it comes to mortgage approval. The home serves as a collateral to the loan. If you fail to make the monthly payments, the lender can repossess the property and recoup their losses. The appraisal verifies that the property is worth the value agreed upon. The home appraisal helps the buyer out because it can tell that the value of the property. If the value of the property is less than what the buyer offered the purchase property, then they have to either decide to walk away from the purchase or come up with out of their pocket with additional funds. One more option is negotiate with the sellers and ask them to lower the price. You must keep in mind that if the appraisal comes in less and you try to negotiate with the sellers, you might have to walk away because the funds are unavailable. Please let me know if you like this video by clicking a thumbs up or leaving comments. I share and hope you will share your comments and subscribe. Also, check out some of my other videos that may answer a few of your other questions you may have. My name is Brenda Hayward, and thanks for your time.